Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel, Life with Lisette. And in today's video, I want to talk about what would I tell 18-year-old Lisette? If we can slow things down a little bit, and if we could have a moment of reflection, what would you tell your 18, 20-year-old self? What letter would you write to him, to her? What would you say? Time is a precious commodity. And I feel as though it's moving faster and faster. And it's not because I'm in my 50s. It's moving faster because even what I'm recording on right now on my phone does not allow us time to slow down. It does not give us time for reflection. We are always seeking to learn, seeking to find out, seeking to see the latest news. And with quicker social media platforms like TikTok and what's the other one? Snapchat. These things that are happening in 15-second clips constantly. And they're just, all you have to do is swipe your finger or it will auto load on your phone. And every 15 seconds, you're seeing a new person sending a new message, doing a new dance, singing a new song. It is just the flashing lights are in your face all the time. And I shared in my previous video when I talked about how I recovered from being laid off at the age of 48. There were some things that I put in place because I needed to ground myself. And I still do those things every single day because it's my way of shutting everything down. It's my way of just shutting my ears, opening my mind, and letting myself be in my own thoughts. So I made up a list of some things, and in a few short minutes, I am going to share with you a few things that I have learned in the last 35 years, 37, 38 years since turning 18, since becoming an adult. And so let's do this. The first one is, it's not all about you. Honestly, no one cares. No one cares. We spend so much time worrying about what other people think, and no one really cares. Just live and be happy and live for you. Live for you. Do what makes you happy. Be around people that bring you joy and people that you love. That's it. Learn to forgive. This is a hard one. This is a really hard one. I'm still in the process of learning to forgive. I'm still learning, but I'm getting so much better because you can't hold on to all of that pain and all of that anger and all of that resentment. It's not sustainable, and you're just robbing yourself of your own joy. So learn to forgive. Learn to forgive yourself. Learn to forgive others. And you don't have to tell them you forgive them if you don't want them in your life. But that's your relationship with your higher source. For me, it's God. So learn to forgive yourself. It's okay. The other one is, we all fail, and it's okay. I continue to fail. But had I not started this channel, I wouldn't have known what this feels like because I sat in my dream for so long. And if it failed in the eyes of the YouTube algorithm, so be it. I did not fail myself because I didn't live with that dream in my heart. I made it come to life. So whatever that dream is, whatever that goal that you have, take the risk. It's okay. It's okay to fail. The next one I have, when you give more, you get more. You always get more in return. I'm not saying to give to the point of fault and to give to the point of being taken advantage of. You always have to have, a little bit of awareness, But when you give to others, my goodness, what you get back is tenfold. So give a little more. It doesn't have to be financial. You can give someone a smile. You can give someone your undivided attention, especially with the distractions that we have with mobile phones. Give someone a little bit of time. It doesn't cost you anything. And back to my list that I have right here in front of me, because I didn't want to make this video too long. Control your mind or it will control you. Guaranteed. Control what you watch, control what you consume, control what you digest. Otherwise, it will control you. For me, one of my nightly routines is I do not look at my phone or do anything on my phone for 2 hours before I go to bed. I just don't. I don't watch the news. So control what you digest, control what you watch. Otherwise, it will take over your mind. This is a good one. Choose happiness. Remove doubt, remove negativity. You know, happiness is a choice. And I learned that. I learned that as an adult. So if I could tell 18-year-old Lisette, I would tell her, stop choosing to be sad. Stop choosing to be angry. Choose happiness. That's an inner job. That's an inside job. No one could make you happy. No money. You could have all the things you think will make you happy. Do they make your life a little bit easier? Yes, but they do not make you happy. There are a ton of billionaires out there that are miserable and they're lonely and they're desperate for love and attention, for someone to receive and accept them as they are, not because they're rich. So choose happiness. Keep negativity out. Let it go. Say adios. No más. Be done. That includes people. That includes people that are toxic. And oftentimes they're family. I shared a video about that and I will link all of that in the description below. But keep negativity out. Doesn't matter who it is, what it is, keep it out. Be true to your word. This one hits home because it is something my father taught me from a very little girl. Be true to your word. Your word is your bond. And follow through. Always follow through. Embrace change. It's inevitable. You can't control it. You can't stop it. Change is going to happen. And that's okay. Do things that scare you a little, even if that means starting a YouTube channel. Yes, you will be scared, but do it scared. Do it nervous. Do it not knowing everything about YouTube, but do it. Don't compare yourself. Comparison is the thief of joy. Forget the whole saying. But don't compare yourself. Stand firm in who you are and what you bring. No one has that. You were created as you, and that is individual and unique to you. Stand in that. Believe in that. Do it. Never stop learning. I have always said I am a forever student. I love to learn. I love to be a student of all things. So never stop learning. Never feel like you know enough. Never feel like you know everything. Keep learning. Keep expanding your mind. It will serve you in the long run, regardless of your age. It's okay to say no. It really is. Be comfortable in saying no. I have learned the hard way to say no, especially when it doesn't serve me. And the last one, and probably the most important one of all, love yourself. Love yourself as you are. Always and first. Love yourself first. You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't give others love if you don't feel love for yourself. You cannot give that to anyone. So love yourself. And if that means that you have to sit down and really do some inside work to figure that out, how do you get to love yourself? Then you do that work. But love yourself first and always. And that is all, my friends. That is my last 35 years in about 11 minutes. If I could tell my 18-year-old self things that would help her in her future and change her trajectory, that's what I would say. Thank you for sharing these 11 minutes with me. Thank you for being here. I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you. And until the next one, adios.